So what happened there? I was driving and the car tripped off and didn't want to come on again. I tried to jump start it, and if I jump start with someone else's battery and I remove the battery terminal, the car will go off again.
So for those of you who can't already tell, this is basically an alternator issue. And mind you, my battery was also bad, so that means I drove home doing a proper workout to my arms because the steering was very strong and the steering light was showing on the dashboard all the way through. This happened because my car uses an electric steering, so it depends heavily on the alternator or the battery to power the steering.
Alternator is not charging. Your electric steering will be stiff. If the alternator is bad, is that why I'll start the car, and if I take out the terminal head, the car off? Yes, of course, to do that, because there's no power retaining. The alternator is no longer retaining power again to keep the car running. Come on.
So he got to work taking out the alternator to find out what's wrong with it. I also decided to fix some other things that were wrong with the car, like the AC, the lights, and a couple of other things I'll show you along the video.
My mechanic will do video call, as in the work.
So right now we're trying to get to the fan to remove the fan so I can easily access the AC lines, the AC gas lines, and the compressor. So the fan comes off and now he has easy access to the AC lines. These are the AC lines and he's disconnecting them from the compressor right now. And right now he's blocking the holes to the compressor so that no debris can enter into the compressor system. So they brought out the compressor and we saw that the compressor coil was burnt. So that's the first thing that needed to be changed. In case you don't know what he's doing, this is a compressor, meaning that as this pulley is turning, it's supposed to force air or gas out of that channel where his thumb is at. So he's basically trying to manually test the pressure of the compressor, know whether it's satisfactory.
Now the coil then now the compressor I get change main cell here. I get lose a change ADC main cell and getting a new one. The water go then no include the bank and I wrong. So then only the cool oil, only the cool one oil. So that is it.
This car, the fastest car in English States. Finally, the compressor and the alternator are back. It was just a couple of hours, but I had to wait till the next day because it was already late. So he's installing the compressor right now. And here is the alternator after it has been repaired, being put back into the car. I know some of you watching this right now are about to kill my mechanic for leaving those naked wires exposed, but this is him tipping it up, so don't worry about it. Also, I told him to basically restore the electronics of the car to factory condition, like all the things that are bypassed should be removed. All those wires you're seeing that have been giving you the ache, because it has been giving me the ache as well. He got rid of all of them, cleaned it up, and put everything back in order. Now, after restoring all the AC lines and checking for leaks, he began to fill the air conditioning system with refrigerant, or AC gas as you all call it. While the AC gas was filling up, he put the fan back and the coolant reservoir. And of course, we had to put back all the coolants that was poured out while we removed the coolant lines. Ignore me just having fun with it. So after all this, everything was back in place and we were very, very happy. We cleaned up the whole engine bay and started working on getting all the electronics back to how it's supposed to be. He saw a lot of burnt fuses that he replaced, and then he made a connection, and that's the only connection that is not OEM on this car right now. He connected the fan to one of the ignition currents, so once the ignition comes on, the fan comes on as well. And this is okay because our temperature in our region is very hot, so we need to take steps like this to make sure that our car doesn't overheat, especially with the way I drive. Right now, he's removing all these things so he can get access to the fuse box and make sure that all the wiring to the fuse box and all the connections there are intact and correct. This thing he's about to take out now is the brain box, and we have to be careful with this because that's easily going to cost us hundreds of thousands. All the fuses and all the wiring were intact, so he put everything back together. And this is it, everything's together. The car looks clean. I haven't covered the engine yet, so you can't really see how good this looks on camera, but it was looking good, I promise.
Waiting the problem when your car day on, the solution when the car day off. For example, the same check engine light where you use machine to wipe when the engine day on and running. The solution when the car day off, when it says so. If you on your car ignition before starting the car up, and this check engine light no common, that car no go start. 1, 2, if you on your car ignition, you don't see this light. This battery light. My brother, if that car starts, full battery will go off.
So you can see for yourselves, the car is clean, the engine bay is clean, and everything is in good condition. All that's left was to connect some relays to the fan. And look at the dashboard, no lights apart from the washer fluid, which I'll sort out later, and my fuel lights as always. So these are the relays, we finally got them and we connected them to the fan, and that was it.
So everything's working perfectly now. The car is in good condition, and I've been driving it for about a week or 2 weeks. Unrelatable, right now.
Right now we're at INEC office. We're going to get a voter's card. So everybody,
Get a voter's card.
like and subscribe.
Alright, so see you in the next video.